Hi there! Today we're learning English while we walk around Melbourne, visit bookstores, look at buildings, and explore small streets called laneways. If you're new to learning English and want to see more about life in Australia, maybe you're planning to travel here, are studying here, or will move here for work, this video series will help you understand everyday English while exploring real places around Melbourne and Australia. In this series, I've used the 3,000 most common English words to help you learn quickly through comprehensible input. I make new videos every week, so please subscribe to see them every Sunday. Okay, let's go for a walk. It's a lovely sunny day today, so we're walking through a garden on the way to visit some bookstores. We're walking outside in the fresh air. This is Carlton Gardens. It's a big public garden near the city. Inside Carlton Gardens is the Royal Exhibition Building. It's a very old building. It was built in the 1800s. That means that it's more than 100 years old. The building is very large and grand. It's big and impressive to look at. There are 2 flags on top of the building flying in the breeze. A breeze is a light wind. The entrance to the building is a large archway. An archway is a curved opening that you walk through. There are glass panels in the shape of an arch. Lots of different events are held inside this building. Sometimes there are big craft markets here, and sometimes students sit exams here. People also get married in this building. From here, we can see the city skyline. We can see tall buildings called skyscrapers. 2 of these skyscrapers are joined together. There's a walkway between them, high above the ground. Let's walk around the building and through the gardens. The Royal Exhibition Building is next to the museum. The 2 buildings face each other. They're opposite each other. This part of the museum looks very colourful. It looks like a big square coming out of the ground. It has different coloured panels. Many children visit this museum, so the building feels fun and playful. Behind the museum, there is a nice shady path to walk along. It's very quiet here today. The trees offer some protection from the sun. It's nice and cool. 2 women just walked past me. They're walking faster than I am. They're wearing backpacks and hats. The woman on the right is wearing a cap. The grass here is bright green. It's a lovely place for a picnic. A picnic is when you eat outside, sitting on the grass. We've walked in a loop, and now we're on the other side of the museum. There's a large open area here for people to gather. Sometimes people practice skateboarding or rollerblading here. I'd hoped to see someone practicing their rollerblading, but nobody's here today. Now we can see the back of the Royal Exhibition Building. There's a large dome in the centre. You can see its large round roof. Let's loop back around to the front of the building. At the front, there's a small garden with yellow and orange flowers. If we walk through the flowers, we can see a fountain. The fountain is spraying water into the air. It sprays upwards and then falls back down. The fountain has 3 round levels. As we walk past, I can feel a little water spraying onto me. Now, let's walk into the city to find a bookstore. On the edge of the city, there's another interesting building we'll walk past. This is a theatre where people watch live shows. They perform plays and musicals here. There's no show on today, so we can't go upstairs, but we can still look around inside the foyer. This building was also built in the late 1800s. It has many beautiful details. The design feels ornate. It's very detailed and decorative. I actually used to work at this theatre, so I've spent a lot of time looking at this building. If you see a live show in Melbourne, you might get to explore this building a little more. Around the corner is the first bookstore I want to visit. Outside, we can see a bride. She's wearing a white dress and a veil. She must be getting married today. Let's go inside the bookstore. The walls in here are purple and the lights are soft. The shop feels warm and cozy. Cozy means comfortable and relaxing. The walls are lined with books. Books cover the walls. At the front, there's a round table with a display. A display shows featured books. There's a vase of sunflowers in the middle of the table. Books are stacked around it. Behind the table is the register. This is where you pay. Next to the register, they sell greeting cards. You might buy one for a birthday or to say thank you. They're selling more cards and some wrapping paper over on this wall too. This store has a large selection of books. This section of the store is where they sell non-fiction books. Non-fiction books are real or true stories. They could be about history, travel, science, or personal stories. These two are browsing the fiction section. Fiction books are stories that are not real, like fantasy or mystery novels. Which type of book do you prefer to read? Fiction or non-fiction? I enjoy reading both, though lately I've been reading more non-fiction books. The books are placed with their spines facing out. The spine is the narrow edge of the book. It shows the title and the author. At the back of the store are children's books. They're often called picture books. They have simple words and lots of illustrations. A staff member in the corner is putting books back on the shelf. Today I'm looking for 2 books. I'll ask the bookseller for help finding them. Listen carefully to the conversation and see what you can pick up. Hi, I'm wondering if you have the book Snake Talk by Tyson Yunkaporta.
Yes, it is. Or Sand Talk? Snake Talk.
Snake Talk,
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right, thank you. And I'm also wondering if you have the book Ways of Seeing. I think it's by John
Birch.
Yeah. Oh, lovely, thank you. Am I able to grab those too?
Yeah.
I have a gift card. Am I able to use that as well? So I have...
Do you want anything gift wrapped?
No, they're just gifts for me. Yeah. It's from a little while ago, but I think it should be...
Oh yeah, that lasts for 3 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
fantastic.
that's all good. Yeah, perfect.
Thank you.
So $26.97 is the difference.
Thanks, I'll pay the rest on card.
Yeah, sure. Did you need a bag?
No, I'll put them in the bag I've got,
Okay,
thanks.
Sure.
But could I have the receipt?
Yeah, sure.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
There you
so
go.
much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
I used a gift card to pay for my books. A gift card is money that you can only spend in that shop. There's another bookstore nearby that I want to pop into as well. This one is much smaller. It feels a little cramped. The books are packed in tight. The shelves go almost to the roof. I don't need to buy anything in here. I'm just browsing. Browsing is looking without buying. They sell a lot of classics here. Classics are famous old books that are loved by a lot of people. The books on the higher shelf all have yellow covers, and the books on the lower shelf have multicolored covers. Let's keep walking through the city. Now we're walking through a laneway. A laneway is a small, narrow street. Melbourne is famous for its laneways. There are lots of little laneways to explore all across the city. At the end of this laneway is Chinatown. Chinatown is on Little Bourke Street in Melbourne and is an area that has lots of great food. Melbourne is a very multicultural city. That means people from many different cultures live here. You don't just have to come to Chinatown to eat great Chinese food. There's all kinds of different Asian and European cuisines all around the city. There are some red lanterns hanging above the laneway. The road here is narrow and cars can only drive one way. I need to pick up a book that my partner ordered. The last bookstore I need to visit today is inside a shopping centre. Let's take the escalator to the second floor. Here it is. The shop has big glass windows. The window display is made of books that all have yellow covers. They all match one another. This bookstore is on the second level of a building, so it has a nice, big, arched window that you can sit in and read a book. 2 people are sitting in chairs there now. At the front are bestsellers. They're books that are being recommended. They also sell gifts like notebooks, puzzles, little tins, and candles. They're also selling 2026 diaries. Because 2026 has already started, these diaries are discounted. That means they cost less than usual. I enjoyed reading this book very much. It's a story about memory and loss, and it reminds me of winter. I also think it has an interesting cover. The title and the author of the book are written on the spine, and on the back is a blurb. A blurb is a short description of the book. I like to read physical copies of books. I like to turn the pages. These days, a lot of people read books on their iPad or Kindle. They read books digitally. Some people also enjoy the smell of a book or a bookstore. Bookstores smell like paper and feel very nostalgic. Nostalgic means that it reminds us of the past. There's a step that you can stand on to reach the top shelf of books. Behind it is a cart or a trolley of books to be returned to the shelf. I've just picked up the book that was ordered, and now I'm finished visiting bookstores for today. I thought I'd walk down a few more laneways in Melbourne to show you a bit more of the city. This laneway is for pedestrians only. Cars and motorbikes aren't allowed in here. On the left side of the laneway is a huge cosmetic store. Let's walk down another laneway that will connect us to the next street. In here is an arcade. An arcade is a covered walkway with shops. There are little cafes and shops in here. And in the middle of the arcade, there are cute tables and chairs for you to sit at and drink your coffee. It's another older building, so everything looks very detailed. The floor is made of mosaic tiles. A mosaic is made from many small tiles. It's a very intricate pattern of leaves and flowers. Above us is a skylight. A skylight lets sunlight in through the roof. There are posters advertising a musical. The posters are lining the sides of the walkway. At the end is a glass dome that lets sunlight fill the space. They still have a Christmas decoration up here around the light in the center of the room. This jewelry store looks very luxurious. Luxurious means rich and expensive. They sell necklaces with large pendants. There are 2 large pink flower displays in the window and a big gold mirror in the middle. Over here, I can see some mist blowing into the air. It's coming from this brass container. It's making the air smell nice and fresh. This is a diffuser which spreads the nice scent into the air. This store sells different essential oils and scents to make your home smell nice. This one smells like lemon myrtle, which is a native Australian plant. It smells fresh and citrusy. Over here is a spice store. This store also smells amazing. It smells warm and earthy. They sell a variety of different spices for cooking or spices to make tea. They also sell all kinds of salt and pepper. Some even have lemon myrtle in it. Okay, let's head out of the spice store. Thanks for visiting some bookstores and wandering around Melbourne's Laneways with me today. What do you call the small, narrow streets in Melbourne? Laneways. What does it mean to browse? To look without buying. What kind of books are non-fiction? Non-fiction books are about real people or real topics. Thanks for joining me today. If you'd like more videos like this, there are more coming. I'm creating extra listening and speaking practice videos to help you learn English quickly. Where would you like to go next? And which everyday English topics would you like to practice more? Please let me know in the comments. If this video has helped you, please subscribe for more simple Australian English practice. See you next time.